Whew. It was a cold one this morning, y'all. Cold. I did a little hunting, as you can tell. But, well, still no luck there. It's freezing. It was like 20, 22, something like that. It's warmed up quite a bit. If you're wondering, why are you out there cutting all that kale that you grew and all that grass? Well, I raised Muscovies, and I mean, I don't know if it's other ducks, but I know Muscovies are bad about it. And here's where I throwed all the green in here. Now, I just fed them. They just got fed. So they're not going to be running to these greens right here. But as the day goes on, they're going to come check out the kale. Now, I've never fed them the kale that I grew, so hopefully they do like the kale that I just gave them. There's a lot of green grass in there as well. But if I notice they don't eat the kale, well, I won't grow it again next year. And it's a different type of kale. I forget, it was in a hunting mix. But the deer don't eat it. I'm hoping the ducks eat it because it grows really good and really big. But Muscovies become anemic. In the wintertime, you know, it's hard to move your ducks unless you do what I do, which I have green grass, different plots here and there. You can grow grass for them. But in the wintertime, I can't put my ducks down here because in the winter, everything starts to die out on the food side, you know, for all your predators. I need them to stay up here where Atlas is. The guardian dog can keep them safe. If I move them any lower, we're gonna have problems. So I don't mind going down there and getting a good mess. And, you know, it'll take quite a few days, you know, to get bad. So they'll have a few days on what I do, and then my daughter and my wife can come down here and they can chop some and do it. But like I say, I don't know how they're gonna eat. Never mind. They're already eating it, as you can see right here. They'll work their way into it. But you need to have greens in the diets of your Muscovies. They will become anemic, and it's hard to find greens on some properties. I plant them purposely, so if you can't get green grass or you can't plant to get some more, well, there's one trick you can do that works perfectly. We did it. You just add 1 cup of dog food to every 10 ducks, I would say. As long as you add 1 cup of dog food, it contains the greens and the nutrients that they are not getting during the wintertime. If not, their carnicles will turn a different color. So as you can see, they'll all start to work their way over here. And yes, there's a chicken in here. I guess her wings weren't clipped, but it'll be okay. We'll get her out in a little bit. Then again, I might leave her in there. I don't care. But yeah, so make sure that you find a way to get some greens in your ducks. And if you don't, y'all, check this out. These ducks right here, they're over there eating greens on their own. Now, all my ducks have wings. They don't really go far. But I will clip their wings if they start, you know, whenever we start to gardening or they start messing with something they shouldn't, I would clip their wings. But these 3 girls were raised different than these. So, I mean, they pretty much have their way of the farm. But as you see, they're over here in Alita's old garden eating all those greens. These animals know what they need, but if they can't get to it, well, it's up to you, y'all. Be responsible. Give them a cup of dog food if you can't get them grass, and your ducks will thank you for it. I mean, these are some happy jokers over here, and these right here are fixing to be. So hopefully that's a cool tip that I can give you on that. You girls made y'all a little pond down. It looks like Savannah drove the four-wheeler where she shouldn't. See that big hole? But these girls, they will find their own greens, as you can see. They're not really bothering nobody. They're good old girls, and they'll work their way up here. Like I say, I plant green plots everywhere. Now, I can move the ducks over, and that's a good possibility I may do this, but I really wanted to cover crop this. It was missing a lot last year. So, I mean, I don't mind a few ducks in there, but you put all my ducks in there, there won't be no cover crop left. And as you can see right there, they are starting to the greens. Some are super, super full, but they know when they need greens and when they don't. And y'all check that out. That brown one is eating kale. So finally, I found something that will eat the kale. That is awesome. What's up, big guy? You doing all right? But I will have to get all this deep bedding out of here. I mean, I can make it go even higher. I probably might. And keep it going because it can go all the way to summer and then I can dig it out. But old Gerald Paul's just waiting on me to open that door so we can have some issues together. But I'm just going to let him be right now. He don't like me being here. But there are some eggs out here, but I'm sure that one's frozen. It's probably probably no good now. And I have these right here, 2 American breast roosters. And I believe the one sitting on the plank there, I believe that's the one we're gonna keep. His chest is just so big, if y'all can see it. That dude's big. But I'm gonna wait for them to get beside each other here in a minute. But one of them's gotta go. One of them's gonna replace my rooster over here. I really hate to let this rooster go because he's got a beautiful tail feather. He just looks good. But I thought he would get taller and he didn't. But look at the size of his breast. Holy smokes. That's a big dude. So I don't really know what to do. But I know he's about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years old. So I'm gonna have to do something with him eventually. But I can't put both of them in there because they'll definitely start trying to kill each other. And I don't need that happening. Tomahawk, how you is? Woo! That's my boy right there. Look at that pretty. He'll be real pretty colors for too long. But during the winter, boy, look where they've been sitting on that daggum post. Look at all that poop. Holy smokes. Might have to clean that up. If you got turkeys, you got piles and piles of poop, y'all. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But he's still here. His girls are happy. And it won't be long, y'all, and we'll be getting ready for some turkey eggs. Well, that'll do it for this video. If you haven't done so, please click like and subscribe. And thank you for watching Maniac Nation. And if you haven't done so, hey, come follow me over at Hobson Homestead. That's what I'm known as on TikTok and Facebook and Clapper and everywhere else. I really appreciate all y'all that send the comments and you know, communicate back and forth with me. It makes this a whole lot easier. And if there's something you want me to talk about or see, or, you know, just chat with me, y'all. Put a thumbs up in the comments. Don't just leave it sitting there. Hit the like button, throw a comment in there. It don't take but a second to just comment something, you know, comment, hey, tell me where you from. I sure would appreciate it. And I'm gonna get off here. I gotta make some TikTok videos and Facebook videos. And I gotta harvest some animals. Gonna harvest some quail. And we're gonna might harvest some ducks. And I know some chicken, maybe some rabbit. Gotta figure that out. Gotta cut up some deer jerky too and make it. Luckily with the meat that we have, the meat brand dehydrator. No, I don't get paid for that, but it only takes 4 hours to make it. That thing's amazing. So slice it thin, ready to eat in 4 hours. So until next time, I'm your boy Maniac, y'all. This is Maniac Nation. We out.